Hey, it's Mr. Shrum, and I am going to go through the cyberbullying online safety assignment today. So here we go. Am I sharing everything? Yeah, I'm sharing everything. So here we go.
Dealing with cyberbullying. It's amazing how technology can make our lives better and easier. It's powerful stuff. But people always find ways of taking something good and using it for not so good things, like cyberbullying. It can happen anywhere you communicate electronically: cell phones, email, instant messaging, online games, or social networking sites. Aw, Senor Tickle Whiskers, you're so cute. I was just getting all philosophical about mean people and cyberbullying. Well, I'm hoping you'll never ever have to deal with it. But cyberbullying is when people act mean online by spreading rumors, threatening other people, or posting embarrassing photos or negative comments. Click where you might find cyberbullying.
Well, I'm going to go with this one. No, no.
You got it. It could
All
happen
three.
any of those places. The effect that cyberbullying can have on people is terrible because cyberbullying can happen anytime and any place. Even home is no longer a safe place for the target of a cyberbully. People who are bullied might feel afraid, depressed, angry, embarrassed, or down on themselves. They might skip school, argue with their friends and family, or even do things to hurt themselves. Targets of bullying are often afraid to tell others about being bullied because they worry that the bullying might become worse if they tell. Yep, it does sound horrible. No, I've never experienced it myself, but when it happened to my friend, it was awful. She didn't want to tell anyone, but she finally agreed, and I went with her to our guidance counselor. Okay, now I need to cleanse my brain and think about something happy, like animal videos. Senor Tickle Whiskers, thanks to all our research and hard work, you, my friend, are now a famous internet cat. And that makes 25,001 followers. You have so many fans. Wait a second, what's this? Oh
Rude.
no, we will not be having any of this. Which of these comments about Senor Tickle Whiskers are considered cyberbullying? Thanks for helping me figure that out.
Jerks.
Trey, I don't know what to do. Someone wrote a really mean comment about Senor Tickle Whiskers. What do you mean you saw it? Why didn't you call me? I can't talk now. I need to figure out what to do. I'll text you later. Bye. I can't believe he didn't call me or do anything about it.
So silly.
Just because the comments weren't about him doesn't mean he should ignore it. He was acting like a bystander. I wonder if he was too scared to get involved. Or if he didn't care. That would be way worse. He might not think it's a big deal, but it is. Well, I'm not going to stand by and let this happen. And look, now other people are joining in. I can't believe it. They're targeting my adorable little kitty. Cyberbullying is like a nasty infection that just spreads. It's okay, Senor Tickle Whiskers. You're still the best famous internet cat I know. Okay, so I don't know any other famous internet cats personally, but I do know that you're sweet, smart, kind, and funny. And yes, your fur is very shiny. Now let's get to the bottom of this mean comment and do something about it. What should we do about this mean comment?
Well, embarrassing them would be fun, but not usually the best course of action. Send the bully a private message explaining how hurtful the comment is. Threaten with retaliation if the cyberbullying doesn't stop. I like these two.
Oops.
Ah,
Great work. I thank you and Senor Tickle Whiskers
well,
thanks you.
yeah, I guess that one's fine.
Time to face this cyberbully head on. The only reason these scaredy cats have the nerve to write something so mean is because they think no one will find them or do anything about it. You know, the police, internet service providers, and schools take cyberbullying very seriously. This bully obviously didn't think about how hurtful it would be. Or maybe they thought it was funny? Well, it's decidedly unfunny and really
Right.
bad judgment. Enough complaining. I need to turn my anger into action and break the cycle. Before I send a private message to the offending poster, I better stop and think this through. I don't want to sink to their level. Here are a few things to keep in mind. Always be responsible and respectful, and treat everyone else the way you'd want to be treated, in person and online. When you treat others well online, you are less likely to become a target of cyberbullying yourself. Only post things online that you would be willing to say to someone in person, and never send a message to others when you are angry. Wait until you've had time to calm down and think, and make sure your messages are calmly written. Understand the difference between being funny and cruel. Online communication can be misunderstood easily. Jokes can be taken the wrong way, and others can think you are being mean. If things start to get out of hand, call or speak face-to-face with the other person to clear it up. Don't forward personal information or embarrassing pictures, post rude comments or lies about others, or create or vote in polls that bash people. Don't engage in gossip or support mean rumors posted online.
Yeah.
Help me write a message to send to the person who wrote mean things about Senor Tickle Whiskers.
Okay. So I think what they said was important. Sometimes online messaging or texting, a lot of the meaning and the subtlety in speech gets lost. And maybe a sarcastic comment that was supposed to be just a joke comes off as very harsh and hurtful. And the person receiving that doesn't always understand that. And the person saying it doesn't always intend for certain feelings to get hurt. That does not excuse the behavior. They should apologize and recognize that words do have power. And out of these choices, you're such a bully, you need to get offline and find some friends. A little too much, probably, for this message. If you don't stop posting mean comments, I will track you down and you will be sorry. That sounds like a threat. You do not want to harass a person that's bullying you online. This is probably the best course of action. If we're taking this approach by messaging them privately, hey, your comment actually really hurt some feelings. And if you're not a fan, you can always unsubscribe from the page. No one's forcing you to look at this and post mean things. You could just go away. So we're going to drag that and send it.
Perfect. That's a calm, composed, and thoughtful message.
Yeah.
Well, I think we handled that really well. These situations are never easy. Do you feel better? You know what we need? To post a new Senor Tickle Whiskers pic.
Oh, yeah.
And restore our faith in community and the internet. Okay, kitty, you get to pick the filter this time. Before we post another awesome photo of Senor Tickle Whiskers to his fan page, there are a few things to remember. Think before you reveal information about yourself. Anything you post online can be used against you to attack your reputation and cause emotional harm. Control who can see your information on social networking sites by changing your privacy settings to friends only or private. If you are the target of cyberbullying, don't respond or retaliate. You may want to defend yourself, But responding could just encourage more bullying and make it hard to prove who started the attack. Cyberbullies are trying to mess with your mind. Don't let them. Block anyone who sends messages that are mean, offensive, or threatening. Delete the bully from buddy lists or block their username or email address. What should I do before posting a new photo of Senor Tickle Whiskers?
I think block the bully from accessing the page, post a message warning the bully not to say anything mean, change the privacy setting, change Senior Tickle Whiskers name to Snoop. No. So the last one, we're not going to do that. Friends only, post a message. Which two should they do? We're going to block him. We're going to
Yes,
change
thank
the
you.
privacy settings.
Now only true fans of Senor Tickle Whiskers will be able to post comments.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Blocking him's
Fabulous! I think this is your best one yet. I love the retro petting zoo filter you picked. Look, everyone else agrees. Check it out. You're the funniest cat ever. I heart Senor Tickle Whiskers. You are... Oh, wait. How did this happen? Can you go get Mom? So, just between you and me, the cyberbullying hasn't stopped. I guess blocking just one person didn't work. There must be more than one bully out there. I asked Senor Tickle Whiskers to get my mom because I need help figuring out what to do. Everybody needs help at some point.
Sure.
Sometimes you can handle things on your own, but it's okay if you need help. Tell a trusted adult if an online message or image makes you feel threatened or hurt. You aren't too old to ask for help. If you see cyberbullying happening to someone else, report it to the appropriate person. Tell a trusted adult at home or at school. If someone is being bullied by others on a forum, like a chat room or game forum, report it to the person in charge, the game master, moderator, or administrator. Don't erase or delete messages from cyberbullies. You don't even have to read them, but save the evidence to share with a trusted adult. These messages might contain clues about who is doing the bullying, but don't try to deal with it on your own. Get help. If the bullying doesn't stop, share the evidence with school officials or local law enforcement. What should I do with the mean comments that are being posted about Senor Tickle Whiskers?
So we're going to build some evidence. We need to collect evidence, build a case against these types of bullies. You don't want to delete the messages immediately. Responding with a snappy comeback, that is fun, but not always the best thing to do if we're trying to stop mean comments altogether. So we're going to save the comments and then show them to a trusted
You're right. I need to save the
person.
evidence and get some help. Thanks, Mom. I really appreciate your help. So does Senor Tickle Whiskers. I was feeling lost about what to do, but then I remembered that I'm not alone. Trey! He says that he was worried about us. That's so nice. He says he thinks your new photo rocks. When cyberbullying happens, it's important to do something and not just stand by and let others be bullied. Speak out against cyberbullying when you see it happening. It's natural to be hesitant to get involved, but there are ways to reach out to the victim. Get an adult involved and prevent more cruel behavior. If you know someone who is cyberbullying others, talk to them privately and tell them to stop. Make it clear that you think their behavior is wrong. If you don't feel safe or comfortable talking to the person, talk to a trusted adult. If you know someone who is the target of cyberbullying, support them by sending or posting positive messages and spend time with them to provide face-to-face support. Be a courageous bystander. By taking positive actions, you can put a stop to online cruelty before it spins out of control. Let's show Senor Tickle Whiskers some love by posting a positive message to boost his spirits.
This one's the only really positive one.
You've made Senor Tickle Whiskers so happy. Thank you.
Yay.
Well, that wasn't the most fun I've ever had on the internet, but seeing firsthand how hurtful cyberbullying can be really made an impression on me and on Trey. It's just as easy to say something nice as it is to be mean. So next time you feel a snark coming on, remember Senor Tickle Whiskers and send a friendly note or compliment instead. And even if you aren't the cyberbully, you can look out for other people and animals and tell an adult what's going on. If you've been on the receiving end of negative or mean behavior online or on your phone, be sure to reach out to friends, family, teachers, coaches, or any adult you trust. Believe me, they will want to help. And speaking of that, Senor Tickle Whiskers and I are going to help ourselves to some serious snackage. We're out!
Cute. So that is how to not be toxic online and how to deal with toxic people, save the evidence, and speak out against these types of individuals. They're just saying hurt people hurt people. And then if enough people talk to these people and um, like reject their behavior and tell them that that's not okay to do, that will influence their behavior. A lot of the stuff about bystanders, this behavior gets excused a lot by both people our same age and older adults sometimes. So if you do bring this stuff to an adult and they downplay it and say, oh, it's not that big a deal, that's what kids do, well, that's not okay. One. Two, go to a different adult and talk to them about this because a lot of this is pretty serious and can affect um, someone's mental state. It can affect how they look at themselves. And if someone's already in a bad place in their life, any type of bullying, whether in person or online, can negatively affect them. It can just push them further into a spiraling experience of anxiety, depression, whatever they're dealing with. So if you see this type of stuff happen, don't be afraid to speak up. Um, you don't want to necessarily insult a bully, but you do want to call out that behavior and make them understand that it's not okay. And socially, it's not acceptable. But I think that was a pretty good lesson on how to deal with toxic people online. And that is it for learning.com online safety. I hope you learned something or you're at least refreshed on online safety. And until next time, have a good day, have a great week, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.